Here in the Cook Islands, we have laws to protect our environment and our people. GHD are looking to bypass these. GHD New Zealand manage the Te Mato Vai water project. They have a permit for Stage 2 construction, and this permit is based on an EIA, an Environment Impact Assessment. The Stage 2 EIA does not cover the use of chemicals, generating waste from the use of these chemicals, nor dumping waste into the stream. GHD do not want to use just one, not just two, but 3 chemicals. 1. Polyaluminium chloride to remove the dirt from the water. 2. Chlorine to clean the new system, not chlorine to add to the drinking water just yet, just to clean the new pipes and tanks. And 3. Sodium thiosulphate. So how do we end up with this third chemical? After cleaning the tanks and pipes with chlorine, GHD decided to hold the wastewater in our new storage tanks, hoping that the chlorine would dissipate. Chlorine breaks down quickly in open air when exposed to sunlight. The storage tanks are dark and nearly airtight. 10 months later, and the chlorine levels are still too high to drain the waste into the streams. To solve this problem, GHD want to use sodium T to neutralise the chlorine. They say this chemical is a safe and reliable way of dechlorinating disinfection water prior to discharge to the environment, and point to this Australian guideline to support their claim. However, the Australian guideline does not recommend the use of sodium thiosulphate. The guideline says that using this chemical would require careful justification and is not recommended as the best practice for dechlorinating drinking water. Given the risk of harm and that it is not industry best practice, it is irresponsible for GHD to recommend the use of this chemical in the Cook Islands. Don't we have checks and balances in place that make sure decisions like this are right for our country? Well, yes, we do, and GHD are looking to bypass these, and this is how it happens. GHD are the project managers for Te Mato Vai and want permission to use sodium T. GHD advise MFEM that sodium T is safe for the environment and request that MFEM approve its use. MFEM know that they cannot approve the use of chemicals nor assess whether significant environment impact is likely to result. But they tell NES, the National Environment Service, that an EIA is not necessary, that a separate permit is not required. NES know that they should do some kind of assessment before agreeing. Their assessment is based on information provided to MFEM by GHD and an additional training workshop also run by GHD. NES cannot approve permits. That is the job of the REA, the Rarotonga Environment Authority. They are made up of our Rarotongan MPs and a few other members representing the public, the Rongamana and public health. NES tell REA that a separate permit is not required and ask the REA members to confirm their support. An REA member has confirmed that there was a meeting with NES and there were no requests for endorsement. GHD does not have a permit for this chemical. What they have obtained is a biased non-objection, and all parties are complicit.